closing in on first pitch in Arlington. It's the battle of the Lone Star State, Astros and Rangers. Next. MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and their newly minted in-state division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL West matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, and you know, these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series, so you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
We are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Dexter Fowler will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing here and another ground ball headed to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Jason Castro will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Just underway in Arlington. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside. He didn't even have to worry about chasing.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Shin-Soo Choo will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. One gone. Elvis Andrus will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Now a hard liner toward short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first-inning single.
Prince Fielder will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And he lays off there 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Adrian Beltre will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Andrus is moving. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Rangers lead 1. We've played an inning. No score. Chris Carter leads things off now in the top half of the second. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line to left. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. Jesus Guzman will dig in here. In there, strike 1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
One there. Back to Fielder, but it's a bit too late as they just get the 1. Matt Dominguez will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Fielder for out number 2.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. You said it. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
J.D. Martinez will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Robbie Grossman will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Now the 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mitch Moreland will stand in. Off to a real hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 batting average. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Alex Rios will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here. That'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now, if they can just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Leonis Martin will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold it third.
Jurickson Profar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run on the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities. He comes through big time right there.
J.P. Arencibia will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runner goes. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's Jonathan Villar will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Jose Altuve will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he botches it. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is in there. Dexter Fowler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's a line drive that's taken in at second by Profar. And that will become out number 2.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Jason Castro will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Chris Carter will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Chu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Comes with the cutter, but this is hit high in the air out to left field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Elvis Andrus will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, no offer at the curveball, no offer at the changeup, and now he's stuck in a fastball count here, 2-0.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on the move for second. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Relay to Guzman in time, a double play.
Boy, right there with the runner moving on that play, he didn't even think they were going to try to get it out at second base, but somehow they still managed to turn over the double play.
Prince Fielder will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers go down quickly there. They lead it 1-0. Jesus Guzman will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Foul tip held onto there by Aaron Sivia. Nice job as they get the strikeout.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. He's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Matt Dominguez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
This one is swung on and hit in the air to right field for Rios. And he's got it for out number 2. J.D. Martinez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded foul off to the right side. Too high. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And now he has some trouble with it in center. Robbie Grossman will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low, and you know what? He may have had a case.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Astros lead 1. They're down 1-0. Adrian Beltre will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2.
94 on the outer edge. Can't help but take that.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's a ground ball to first. A stab, and he's got it. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Mitch Moreland will be the batter. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Alex Rios stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're on top 1-0. Jonathan Villar will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Jose Altuve will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Settling under it now is Chu, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Dexter Fowler will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Leonis Martin will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Jurickson Profar will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Hey now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. J.P. Arancibia will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Jason Castro will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Now the pitch. Called strike 2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Chris Carter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Line hard into left. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Jesus Guzman will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Runners off for second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Matt Dominguez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. J.D. Martinez will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And if I'm catching here, I might go out and reassure him on this pitch. There's a lot on the line here.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Robbie Grossman will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And he takes ball 1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rios is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball. Shin-Soo Choo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
That one's in there, 3-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
You take a look there, the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Elvis Andrus comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Martinez is there, 2 down. And 2 away now for the big guy, Prince Fielder. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Right there for strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swing and, ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jonathan Villar will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Tommy Hanson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit softly to the right side. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Hanson. There are 2 away now. Dexter Fowler will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.